Why is my cup empty?
Perhaps because you have drunk the barrel dry?
Damn beer stand. His household is as poorly run as his lands.
Estrida's a good wife. Far better than he deserves.
You would say that, Adrian. Your wife acts like a sow in a skirt.
My sweater run is a worthy woman, you coxcomb. But she's an excellent cook.
With a fine nose for truffles.
If Birston does not return soon, wine will not be the only thing spilled upon his floors.
Now, gentlemen, everyone is fractious with this waiting. Let us be civil at least.
Lord?
Ah, a heroic-looking Dane in our midst.
I'm looking for Birston, the alderman of the Shire.
Our lord is not at home, but his wife is receiving visitors upstairs, in her usual fashion. If you speak with her, pass on that we've run out of ale.
Birston's things disrespect you, lady.
어디가 되죠? 예쁘기만 하구만.
You! Gods will come at one cry from me!
Sheathe your blade, lady. I'm Eivor of the Raven clan, here at your husband's request.
Another Dane. I am Estrid, wife of the Lord of Essex. As you may have heard, my lord is not at home.
I'm wary of rounding up Saxons. Is your husband stolen, drunk, or wayward?
He'll be stalking the woodlands today, hunting game and ignoring the vital affairs of Essex. One such affair is why we called for you.
If I can find him, I'll remind him of his duties.
Ah, such would be a miracle. His favorite haunt is southwest of here. The lavender fields there attract the prey, God help him.
With luck, he hasn't been eaten, but I'll return either way.
이제 시작이군.
Patience is a godly virtue, Adrid.
Even the saints would tire of waiting for Birstan to hang up his bow. Dear Estrid, we must discuss the affairs of this land, with or without him.
그래, 우선은 남편을 찾아볼까? 근데 이 쿵쿵거리는 기재는 왜 자꾸 나오는 거야 도대체? 그렇지. 귀찮으니까 싸우는 거는 이제 레벨도 조그마한 것들이 그냥 레벨도 그냥 개미 같은 놈들이 꼭 저렇게 저리 가요. 귀찮고요. 매우 귀찮고요. 안되나? 아유 이제 나가야겠다. 비켜라. 아 비켜. 싸우는 게 귀찮습니다. 매우. 여기 있지? 저기다.
Hunting is a fine sport, but I hope the alderman has not become the prey. No good comes from a camp this bloody.
아, 또 뭐야? 아. 이쪽 가야지. 혹시나 모르니까.
They were caught off guard as they supped.
그러니까 사냥을 왜 하냐고 왜? 어?
The remains of the hunting party. This one was savaged by a large animal.
아, 왜 목이 이렇게 간지러워?
They were attacked by a beast. Something strong enough to kill a horse.
아, 저렇게 금방 썩는다고?
Some large prey left these tracks in the grass. The hunters were prey to a large beast or two. I can only hope that Bjersten still lives.
어디 있을까? 비데스탄이 어디 있을까? 여기? 우리 가보자. 아, 안 써봐서 좀 걱정되긴 하는데. 여기를? 뭐야 이거?
Stand down! Ready your weapon! Accept your fate as a feast for bears! We'll fight to the death, worthy one! Your weapon strikes true! Well fought, friend. I would not have survived this ambush without you.
갑자기 말이 생겼어.
You have my gratitude to stumble upon me in my moment of greatest peril. Perhaps you were God sent.
I'm Estrid sent. Your wife and the Thanes of Essex both want your balls on a blacksmith's anvil.
When do they not? You could return and report that the savage claw took me. Poor Bierstan, his exit pursued by a bear.
And make the beast Lord of Essex in your stead.
No doubt my Estrid would prefer his velvet paws to my calloused hands. So, who are you? A sellsword?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. You hinted at an alliance for the loan of my unique talents.
Blood, yes. Let us return to Colchester at once, and we'll speak more of the delicate matter on my mind. I'm glad you answered my summons. I did not expect such a skilled fighter.
It's good I came when I did. You lost many men on this hunt.
Good men, all. They will have the proper rights, and their families will be cared for.
Your people sacrificed much
맞아.
for your sport.
They did. There is no balm for my tortured heart.
Why did you ask me here?
Do you believe in true love, Eivor?
I have loved.
But have you truly? Has a longing burned in your breast, a sweet, lingering pain, paralyzing you with its sting?
There's pain enough in battle. I do not seek it out in love.
I long for
에이브를
it. The thrill of
지금
a fight
사귀고
softly
있잖아.
won. My wife Estrid lacks fire. She is a fish out of water, cold and dead.
She showed great passion when I met her, keeping your thanes in check.
Oh, they love her, it is true. Some with too much devotion. And I have not been a good and attentive husband. I have always been a plucked goose in matters of love. And a piss-poor ruler to boot.
Strong must be the hand that steers the ship, Bjersten.
My hand would rather tug the catgut of a well-crafted bow. My
That's
eyes
very well.
narrowing at the sight of prey.
Aye, a crown sits heavy on the head.
Then let us run wild and free in the woods as the wolves do. Live on our wits, prowl and stalk and feast.
You have a romantic way about you, Bjersten.
Do not fret. My guards will not worry you when we are together.
You mismark me if you think I'm capable of worry. Have you built your city in the ruins of another?
No, these builders are lost to the annals of time. Far advanced of the Saxon hovels of Wattle and Daub. I have ambition to build a great palace myself,
야망은 있네.
with mosaics and balmy courtyards.
What stops you?
That which stops all but the most creative minds. Coin, imagination, talent.
And your people? Is Essex happy?
That is a question I never really ponder. I suppose they are. I hope they are. Alfred believes I rule like a chickless hen, flapping and squawking over nothing but the farmer's dinner.
He interferes.
No, he disapproves. Is that not infinitely worse? But look, we are nearing my hall. I must face the wolves at my door before we discuss your favor to Essex, Abel.
그렇다고
But
자기
maybe I can
영웅을
speed your business
생각하고
along.
그거를 좀 잠깐만. 이걸 좀 빼볼까? 빼버리자.
Ready to help me fend off the spears of
너무
their
섹시한데?
displeasure?
Let them speak their woes. I'll advise you if I can.
뭐야, 수영가가 개섹시한데?
Who is this owl, Bearston, that twitters in your ear?
An advisor, nothing more. Here to help Essex navigate her brewing storms. Now, my dear brethren, Adrid, perhaps you will start us off. What troubles you?
You're a disgrace, Beerstan. Couldn't get a sow pissed in an alehouse. Alfred's men are crawling all over Essex.
King Alfred, yes. Though it is within his right, the constant presence of his men is certainly an issue.
Are they men or babes? If Alfred meddles in the affairs of Essex, send his men home in shrouds.
Ah, we should challenge his right to rule.
아, 그건 아닌데.
Was not Essex once a thriving kingdom of
이러다가
its
싸우는
own?
거 아니야?
We should
덜덜덜.
fight. Yes, fight. And you, Wyatt, what do you say?
Your preparations for the Lammas Festival. How can you think of spending so much coin when your people are starving?
Drink, be merry, eat your fill. Sing of great
이렇게
battles.
막 해도 되는 거야?
Tomorrow we may die. There's no problem that meat and song can't solve.
Do we not deserve such mirth?
야, 너 너무
Great
가물치
feast and
않게 말하는 거
happiness?
아니니?
The dark days of winter approach. Let us drink them away. And
다 맘에 안
Aldrich,
들어.
do you yap like a she-hound as Adrid does?
You know my thoughts, Bearston. The feared. How can we give men to Alfred for his wars when our harvest suffers day by day?
아, 병력. 아씨, 이렇게 써야 되나?
Beware of sleep in a witch's bosom, nor let her limbs ensnare you, for she will not bring
이게
an early
어떻게
harvest.
났어?
Bosoms, that? No. I'm afraid I don't know what that means, Abel. There. Have I not answered all your questions?
아무개 말 다 해.
You are a stain on this shire,
뭘
Bearstan.
어떻게 해도
Useless.
Useless.
That's
무능하다고 할
right.
거야.
Yet still you haunt my hall. Be gone. I haven't time for your squabbling.
미쳐, 개웃겨.
That ceased their prattling. A fine outcome, Abel. The very soul of balance.
A firm hand is all you need, Bearston. Whether on your hunting bow or on your helm.
All this talk of hunting makes me long for the woods.
아이,
Your wife awaits, Bearston. Aren't you worried some other man will drench your sheets with his sweat?
Ha! She does as she must. As do I.
아이고.
But you will discover this soon.
바람도 폈었구나.
You have done the impossible, Dane. Returned my errant gander to his coop.
My pettish love. Such a stormy countenance clouds the sun of my return.
Your thanes drank the ale the abbot gifted us. All of it.
Now that is a tragedy my heart will not easily overcome.
If he looked at me with the same affection he shows for hunting deer, our marriage might have survived.
So, what do you need of me?
Our affairs are more of heart than of state, Eivor. What little passion there was between us faded into bickering long ago.
We would have our freedom, Eivor. I from my wife, and my wife from Essex.
I'm too sharp a weapon for so soft a task. Why not part and be done with it?
Oh, were I a Dane, and divorce as simple as a slit throat. But it's not so easy as that.
Then what is stopping you? Your King Alfred?
Ours was not a union of love, but necessity. Decreed by Alfred's father to strengthen ties with Francia. Not easily broken.
Explain yourselves, clear and plain, and I will do it. The poetry here is mind mud.
We had a plan, a simple plan. A woman lost and a woman found.
Some time ago, we paid a Dane to kidnap me and ferry me safely to Francia. As you can see, he did not deliver.
He was certainly thorough in other regards.
Some Norse can be quick to take coin and slow to earn it. If I give my word, it is not broken.
Could we try the kidnap again? Much of the planning is done. It would only take a more trustworthy overseer.
It should be a bold venture if we do. Loud and brash and seen by all.
During our
가고
Llamas
싶은 거야?
festival, merry peasants and guards with wandering eyes.
Your return to Francia would need a swift ship, with a captain ready to leave England.
We could ask him.
I would have thought his steed and seamen spent.
Come find me in the market, Eivor. Our unwelcome guests require food and ale to soften their anger.
My wife is a gracious and attentive host, Eivor. The only thing that keeps my braying thanes at bay.
And the woman found?
A darling Maybud, Alvida, my childhood sweetheart. I left her 20 years ago in Malden to marry my prickled pear.
20 years? Can an ember so cold be
이거
reignited?
뭐지?
We can hope. You must fan the flame. Find her, bring her to my lakeside cottage, and light a bonfire there. I will know to come. I believe she lived in the
뭐지?
last house in
그래.
Malden.
이혼을
A small, sweet
내가
place where
도와줘야 되는
fond
거야?
memories were made.
I will do as you both ask, and ask Freya for success in this love game.
Good luck in your endeavors, Eivor. I pray you find my Alvida with a fair face and a yearning heart.
Now, should I look for Alvida first? I'll meet with Estrid at the marketplace.
우선 동맹 좀 시켜줘 이것들아. 나 또 숨으면서 다녀야 되잖아. 자, 어디로 먼저 갈까? 여기랑 여기랑 요걸 먼저 할까? 또 병사들 또 이렇게 몰래 가야 되잖아. 귀찮아, 귀찮아. 꽤 돌아가야 되지만 어쩔 수 없지. 돌아갈까? 차라리 집 위가 더 눈에 안 띌 것 같은 느낌. 좋아요. 좋아, 좋아.
There you are, Eivor. Over here.
may willingly send a midway.
I came first to help you. Your need seemed more pressing.
And now my marriage awaits your executioner's sword.
Will it not be strange to leave this place? You've lived here half your life.
Yes, but what is to keep me here? A loveless union and the dirt mounds of two babes who never took a breath.
헐.
You speak with some sadness. Has your time here always been tragic?
There have been tears, but also great passions. Love, foolishness, regret. Yet, is that not all lives? The best lived of them?
And what of our plan, the great Lama's kidnap? Is this a Christian feast?
Yes, it's a wonderful evening. A blessing of the harvest, full of fruits and fires, drinking and dancing.
Revelers with muddy minds and glazed eyes. That's good for us. And what of the ship that will sail you home?
I know just the one, and her captain is full of fire. Come, I will take you to him.
I was there. I saw it.
This captain, who is he?
Not much more than a boy in his 17th year. Full of youthful bravado.
A Saxon?
A Dane, though Adred calls you raiders. He says that you are here to steal England.
Some may be. But I've come to settle a stretch of land. I'm not so keen to return to the winters of my birth in Norway.
Norway, it must be beautiful. Rugged and fearsome, and cold as anything the frozen north.
So cold that light hangs in the sky. A road for the Valkyries who carry our dead warriors to their eternal feast.
An eternal feast.
둘이 사귀었으면 좋겠다. 뭔가 둘이 대화가 잘 되는 것 같아 오히려. 자 볼까.
We are here.
This is a brothel.
The captain's name is Rolfur, called Rollo in my tongue.
롤로?
Tell him of our new plan and agree to whatever reward he demands. He may take some convincing, for we did not part on the best of terms.
I'll bring him round. By force or persuasion.
롤로면은 그
Just be ready for my signal at the
그
Lama's
프랑스
festival.
왕이랑 이케이케 아니야? 진짜 걔 아니야?
Rollo!
어? 뭔 소리야? 뭐지? 어? 뭐야?
Please, I'm just a poor Christian brother with nothing left to give.
아이고 이거 난리는 안 되네.
Someone's at the door, Rollo. Oh, is it that hun I asked for?
Estrid sent me.
Did she now? As a parting gift for the man who rattled her bones, huh?
얘가 그 프랑스 왕이랑 해가지고
No, I'm here to collect you.
그 노르망디
Can it wait?
영지 받은 애잖아. 대박.
Bring out the one they call Rollo. The king's men want to ask him a few questions.
No.
Just a second.
뭐야 이거 왜 이렇게 섹시한 몸짓을 하고 있지?
Good day, sir. Come in. Move!
Some help here?
Bloody fucking Danes! Open this door! Out! Now! Follow me!
뭐지? 굉장히 호탕하게 나온다.
We found your captain. Your friends are all trussed up. No one to help you now. Enough, you drunken fool!
와 이거 좋은데? 자 대화.
Estrid did not lie. You have fire.
And who are you to Estrid?
Only a friend. I'm Avon of the Raven clan.
Norse by the music of your speech. Then you must forgive me. Those Saxons knew about my camp. I was mind-drunk to leave my warriors behind.
Go to your
아이고야.
men if you must. Only tell me where to find you. We have much to talk about.
Northeast of here, by the river's mouth. Follow me or come when you can.
지금 가줄게. 따라가자.
Saxon bastards! Rollo the imprudent!
아이씨 뭐야?
I'll be Rollo
왜?
the
아,
Gelder soon enough!
I'll Rollo the Screamer if you don't keep it down.
Was it you who gave Ivar the Boneless his name? I hear talk of his deeds around the campfire, but his name I never understood.
He was boneless before I met him. Now his bones on a pyre. That's all I know for sure.
And King Alfred? Can you imagine their king in the sky blanket tear sands our lands? He'd be bluer than my father on nights the mead is strong. He'd fall asleep in the snow with a dog keeping him warm. Ah, this talk makes me long for the
야,
old
알프레드가 좀
times.
창백해
The
보이긴
good
해.
old times.
와, 근데 이게 진짜 와 특이하다. 가는 거니? 엥? 왜 이 집으로 다시 오지? 아이씨, 너무 빨리 달려. 내 말이 좀 더 좋아서 그런가? 별로 아무 말해도 하지 그래. 근데 내 도끼 괜찮은 것 같아. 큰 도끼. 꽤 괜찮아. 어디니? 여기니? 아, 가자. 좀. 다 죽었는데? 연이 뭐야? 야,
No! What is this? Why are my people bound? It's worse than I feared. So many of my people gone.
And the rest at each other's throats. They believe one of your number is a traitor.
Lork and Gerhild have been at my side all season. I don't like to doubt them, but my people are taken and my ship is gone.
If the traitor lives, all of you are at risk. Let me talk to them. The innocent have nothing to hide.
Very well. But do not let Loki whisper lies in your ear.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these two were nowhere to be found.
Neither betrayed us, Ake. Gerhild is my sworn shield sister, and Lork served my father well.
Seems like the Saxons didn't get all of Rollo's clan. I should speak to both, and see if I can find some evidence around the camp. Lork, yes? What is your story?
You want to hear my story? Then bring me a mug of ale, and we'll sit and talk as equals. Elsewise, you can hang.
Where were you when the Saxons...
Hunting rabbits, wasn't I? Sick to death of carrots and turkey.
Did you see any...
Gerhild talking with a Saxon. Couldn't...
Why should I believe you? You could be lying to save your own skin.
Ask her. Says she's loyal to Rollo, but that?
How long has your soul...
I owe his father a blood oath.
And if Rollo was dead, that oath would be fulfilled.
I'll feast in Odin's hall one day.
I have what I need.
내가 게릴드야?
Gerhild, is it?
Aye. Rollo's sworn sword sister. I've served him proud and true. You can...
You weren't here when the Saxons attacked.
I was hunting. There's fine game in the trees outside the camp, and our people...
What was your prey?
Rabbits for stew. Rollo's favorite.
Who are you to Rollo?
I am shield sworn, so long...
I hear envy. But of Estrid or Rollo, I cannot tell.
You know nothing, Ravenbeak. My concern...
Lordic accused you of treachery. He saw you with a Saxon.
Look, you believe that old crow? His bones crumble and his mind wanders with age. Or he wallows in jealousy. Take your pick.
That's all for now. I might find some evidence to test their stories.
Have you made your decision?
내 생각에는
Gerhild claimed to be hunting as Lord did. Rabbit.
She rarely hunts. She's been a terrible shot since we were children.
Your shield sister is jealous. She thinks you neglect your people by sleeping with the enemy.
She always had ambition. But she accepted my leadership. Swore on her shield.
Lork saw her with a Saxon. She claimed he was her lover.
Yet she has berated me many times for taking Estrid to my bed. I did not think her a hypocrite. Have you come to a firm conclusion?
I have.
Let me hear it. Both choices will pain me, but let it be the truth.
잠깐만.
On second thought,
잠깐만.
perhaps there's more to be
노력코도
learned.
한번 물어봐야겠다. 잠깐만.
Have you made your decision?
Lork said he was hunting, but your rags are full of fresh rabbit.
Why would he lie? Unless
He tires of his blood oath, and with your death, he would be free.
he has become old and frail. But he served my father well. I would have freed him without bloodshed. Have you come to a...
I have.
Let me hear it. Both...
게릴드.
Gerhild betrayed you.
No! That's not true! Rollo, I beg you!
A shameful death on bloody Saxon soil. Both had reason to betray their Jarl, but only one had the eyesight to do so. I hope you chose well, for you denied them a seat in my hall.
제발.
There can be no feast in Valhalla for a break faith.
She was always a jealous crow, beak pricking over every decision I made.
Nothing more can be done here, but your warriors might still be alive, and I will need your help after they're free.
There's a Saxon camp with a dock at Port Walton. It might be they were taken there.
Always knew there was something wrong about her.
Spare me your sullen words. My heart is torn. Go. Find something useful to do.
I've heard of a safer place than this south of Colchester. Let's you and I go take a look, shall we?
I'm sorry that your people suffer, Rollo.
Thank you, Eivor. I have much to think on as we journey.
I'll leave you to those thoughts.
자, 이제 구출을 해러 가볼까?
No need to hunt, and the camp is full of fresh kills.
아, 걔 간 거야? 롤로? 빠르네, 자식. 나도 가야겠다. 요거 한번 구출하고 저장 하면 되겠지? 롤로에서 어디 갔나? 먼저 가고 있겠지? 걔 뛰어가던데. 내가 더 빠를 듯. 저번에 왔던 것 같고. 롤러 오냐? 오고 있나? 오겠지 뭐. 터져라! 두 번 터진다 그랬지? 아주 굿이에요. 죽여. 오. 괜찮은데. 오늘 지나갔네. 어디야? 좀 없애버리고요.
Rollo's men, caged like plump hens.
와야 있는지 몰랐네. 살려줘야지 뭐. 어서 와요. 아이고 석궁. 석궁. 그래. 와.
Thank you, friend.
그려.
Let's give the ravens a feast of Saxon blood.
비켜. 여기 죽었나? 죽은 거야? 죽었나 봄. 아이고 안쓰러워. 풀 아프겠다. 아이고 무기 던지기. 무기 던지기. 아싸. 재밌고요. 슉 양양지 파괴하기. 슉. 아이고, 이거 올라가고 싶어요. 이거. 하야! 어쭈! 뭐야, 왜 이래? 왜 안 꺼져? 됐다.
No paradise where you're going.
Rollo's men are free. Now we discuss the terms of the kidnap. Your axe arm is strong, Rollo.
Never doubt me, Raven Feeder. These Saxon king slaves did.
You showed great loyalty to your kinfolk. Stay true to that, and your name and deeds shall spread far.
Good advice. Such is my fiercest desire.
If it's renown you want, then aid me now. I have a task that will set your name ringing through the long halls.
Oh, tell me.
I need someone with a swift wave steed in good repair to bring the Lady Estrid across the sea to Francia.
Another kidnap scheme. Estrid is unshakable. All right then. Let we two triumph where one failed.
I need you stout-hearted in this, whatever your passions for Estrid.
We had our time together. Now that's done. I will not fail you here, nor her.
We will meet with your men inside Colchester on the night of the Lammas Festival.
저렇게 해서 프랑크로 넘어가는 건가? 약간 허구도 들어갔겠지만 그리고 그 뭐야 걔 뭐야 알 어쩌고 걔나 데려오자.